beautiful lesson. Just like a little drop of healing water on our parched and dry earth, like we were talking about last week. And I love these lessons that just sort of start out by saying, all that is needful. This is it.
I know.
That's all you need. All that is needful is to train our minds. Now that's where the kicker comes in, because our minds are like little monkey minds. They're not well trained, right? We bought a puppy and then we didn't bother training it, And have you ever seen a dog that isn't trained? Why do we have the dog whisperer on television if we don't know what it's like to have poorly trained dogs? It's not the dog whisperer. I love the dog whisperer. Not the dog's fault. What does he say? It's always the owner. Put the time in, pay attention. Now I'm not going to say that every child, but I do think that, we as parents owe our kids a great deal of responsibility in training them, right? And I'm not saying it's you look at yourself always as the fault, but you have to put in the effort. We always have to put in the effort with our kids. I mean, that's our responsibility. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm sure you heard on NPR this week, the HR, the human resources man that said, I have to deal with a generation of children who've never been spanked. And they wonder why they can't hold a job.
Yeah, that is the big funny, the big thing. What is it? What are we? What's the generation now? The millennials who really are basically saying, I got an award for showing up, and it's like, and there's a lot of that. There's a lot of that mentality out there. And, my parents were the World War II generation. And you worked hard. I mean, that work ethic, both Paul and I have a very strong work ethic. I mean, we'll I feel like we're horses sometimes, put on the horse harness. And we just keep going until somebody shuts the door on us. I'm up and I'm out, and that's just what we keep doing. We're just that, and we're just dogged, and that's kind of,
I'll be a plot horse.
You were a plot horse. I believe that. But, I remember when he was, Winnie, I remember when Paul, he was told me the stories of him when he first got divorced. I mean, or when you were first married, not to me, but the first time around. And he was, you were holding down 3 jobs and going to school, and had 2 kids and a wife. So, yeah, and he got his master's degree. So, I mean, it's like, this is a lot of stuff that you just do it, you do it. And so we do have to be a little more unbending towards our minds. We have to stop tolerating, as the Course would say, your mind wandering. This is a course, as it says, in mind training, not in brainwashing, but in mind training. And that means that when we find our minds not thinking the thoughts along the purpose of this course, which is peace and healing and love, because everything's an extension of love or a call for love. So you've got nothing else to think about somebody but love, right? So if we're not thinking along these lines, our minds are untrained. The only difference between us and Jesus, as he says, is he only has loving thoughts in his mind, and we have something else. We're just the same, except he has only these loving thoughts of God. He has remembered what his goal is, that his goal is God, and we still value the toys and trinkets of the world. We value the yeah buts, Let me remember my goal is God. Yeah, but if I can only get rid of my ex-wife, it will be so much easier, that sort of thing. And that's why it says, all that is needful is to train our minds to overlook. And then it tells us what they are. All little senseless aims. And to remember that our goal is God. That's it. That's everything that is distracting us from love. Is little senseless aims. Wow. To overlook those. And I think what happens to us is we have no idea how to do it. How in the world do we overlook these senseless aims when they have become so real to us? And I think the Course is so beautiful when it says, I'm not asking you to deny the issues in your life. Just bring them to me. Not me personally, but to Jesus. Bring him to the Holy Spirit. He wants you to turn to him in your mind and say, help me. As I look at this that seems impossible to heal, no way out, no possible way that I can deal with this in a loving way, he shows you. He shows you. That's where we need to turn. That's the answer for us now. Because we need to say, my mind needs to be trained. And if I am turning this over to him, then that's what I'm doing. I have trained my mind to think along the thoughts that this course has put out then. The thoughts of love, the thoughts of peace.